Well, guys, what goes around comes around. Letitia James, the Trump deranged Attorney General of New York State, is in a world of trouble, folks. Because now she has a criminal referral for, get this, mortgage fraud. Remember, she actually went after President Trump for, quote unquote, overinflating the value of his properties to get favorable loan terms. Now, in the case of Trump, there was actually no victim in that. I mean, the banks, they did their due diligence. That's what actually happens in real estate. Trump has been in the real estate game for a very long time. You know, that's what he's actually known for. No victims whatsoever. And they said that Mar-a-Lago is only worth $18 million. Yeah, if Mar-a-Lago's actually sell, guys, do you guys think it's actually going to sell for 18, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million? No, it'll sell for hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah. These people, man, in New York, man, Judge Egeron, whatever his name is, the communist judge, they're all Trump deranged. See, guys, the idea wasn't really to convict Trump or anything in these sham trials and stuff. It was to actually smear him so people wouldn't vote for him. It didn't work. It backfired big time. But Letitia James ran on getting Trump. That's the only reason why, guys, she's the Attorney General in New York State. She ran on, I'm going to get Trump. That's it. This is what Trump derangement does to you guys. But apparently, she's been doing the things that she actually accused President Trump of. But actually, guys, this is actually worse right here, to tell you the truth. Because she has some properties in Norfolk, Virginia. Now, I actually lived in Norfolk, Virginia, guys. Naval Station Norfolk is over there, the biggest naval station in the world. That's why I was actually stationed at. And apparently, Letitia James said that was her primary residence. There's a problem, guys. She's the Attorney General of New York. She cannot be the Attorney General in New York if she doesn't actually live in the state. And probably one of the reasons why she actually said that this Norfolk property was hers, to get more favorable loan terms. Yeah, because banks, if you have a second home, they're going to look at that as like, all right, this person has a primary residence somewhere else. They're probably not going to, what if they actually fall behind? Which property are they actually going to pay on? They're going to pay on their primary property. Yeah. So chances are she probably would have got a higher interest rate on properties in Norfolk. Well, guys, what goes around comes around. It's probably time for her to pay the piper, folks. So let's go ahead and get into it. Right over here, guys. Letitia James listed this Virginia house as her principal residence, but neighbors say they've never seen her as New York Attorney General faces mortgage fraud probe. Yeah. She's the owner of these properties, but she never lived there. Now, it could be some of her family members may actually live in these homes. And we'll get to the data caller, man, because the data caller actually went to these homes. And the people there, boy, they were furious. It sounds like, in my opinion, man, they actually have something to hide. So, and also, by the way, it seems like Letitia James pulled an Ilhan Omar. You guys know the reports out there that she actually married her brother. Well, apparently Letitia James married her own father. Yeah, when it comes to these properties. Look here. It says New York Attorney General Letitia James listed a Virginia home more than 300 miles from an office in New York City as her principal residence in official public documents obtained by the Post. But neighbors said Wednesday that they've never seen her. Yeah, and we got the proof, folks. We got the proof. According to Norfolk property records, James granted power of attorney to her niece, Shamise Thompson Hairston, on August 17, 2023, authorizing the purchase of the Virginia property, for which they secured a $219,000 $780 mortgage. In a document, James attested, "I hereby declare I intend to occupy this property as my principal residence." Yeah, she actually did put that there because look right down here, guys. Yeah, right here. You can see right there, Letitia A. James, right there. And it says, "I hereby declare that I intend to occupy this property as my principal residence." And this is actually dated, folks, August 7th, 2024. Yeah, she doesn't live there. She does not live there. Wow. Anyway, it goes on. The document was witnessed by the first Deputy Attorney General Jennifer Levy and a New York State Secretary and notarized. The modest 3-bedroom, two-bathroom house is now home to a woman and a daughter who moved in just a few months ago, according to people in the neighborhood. Before that, a husband and wife, in quotations, lived in a $240,000 house for about 4 years, said one neighbor, who has lived near the property for 18 years and asked not to be identified. And that's the property right there, by the way. Right down here. Oh, and Letitia James did sign this too, by the way. That is her signature right there. Yeah. But this person who lives over there says, quote, "I've only met the new resident like maybe 2 or 3 times. She seemed really nice." The neighbor added one of the new residents. "The last time I saw her was like maybe a week ago or so. And she was just outside smoking a cigarette. And we were talking about her grandkids," she said. "It might have been maybe a little bit more than 3 months that she moved in because it was just before." The neighbor also said, "It's definitely not a year." Yeah, the 1,450 square foot home is at the center of a federal criminal referral for mortgage fraud, alleging James falsified records to get a more favorable loan rate. Oh, man, when she purchased a resident in 2023 with her niece. This is hilarious, folks. Federal Housing Finance Agency Director William Pulte detailed these and other allegations of James playing fast and loose with residency requirements in a letter to Attorney General Pam Bondi and Deputy Attorney General Todd Blatch, obtained by the Post. The referral accused James, whose salary is $220,000, of misrepresenting the number of apartments for a building she owns in Brooklyn, saying it has 4 units when the NYC Department of Building Records says that it has 5. I just want to laugh out so loud, guys. That's a key distinction because buildings with 4 or fewer units qualify for mortgages with better terms. Oh, man. Quote, "Ms. James was the sitting Attorney General of New York and is required by law to have her primary residence in the state of New York, even though her mortgage applications list her intent to have the Norfolk, Virginia property as a primary home," the letter states. It appears Ms. James' property and mortgage-related misrepresentations may have continued to her recent 2023 Norfolk, Virginia property purchase in order to secure a lower interest rate and more favorable loan terms, Pulte wrote. Man, Pulte said this could amount to criminal charges, including wire fraud, mail fraud, bank fraud, and false statements to a financial institution, among others. Wow. Wow. They got her, man. Now, over here. The Daily Caller actually went and knocked on the door of both of these homes. And boy, the residents had nothing to say. Actually, they're like, "You're trespassing, you're trespassing." Let's watch this first little clip right here, guys. Here we go.
There's a car parked in the driveway.
Hello there, ma'am.
No comment, you're trespassing.
No comment?
Yeah, you're trespassing.
Okay, well, who lives here?
You're trespassing.
Who lives here, ma'am?
No comment.
No comment. Okay.
Yeah, they had nothing to say. Nothing to say. They knew exactly what was up. Now, chances are this is probably somebody in Letitia James's family. That's probably what it is. Down here, this is the second home they went to right here. Let's play this.
Goodbye, you're trespassing.
I'm sorry.
Trespassing. My kids.
Now, the person there is saying you're trespassing. No, he's not. The man's walking on the sidewalk. Okay? The sidewalk, that's a public space.
Around here.
I understand. We mean no trouble. We're just curious who the occupants of the home are,
Don't
because
worry
there's
about who's occupants. That's none of your business.
well there
You're
are connections to
Okay, but
New
you're
York Attorney
trespassing.
General Letitia
That doesn't
James.
matter. You're trespassing.
Are you related to
You're
Letitia James?
trespassing.
Do you know her?
You're trespassing. Go in the house.
Do you know
You're
Letitia James?
trespassing.
No? Okay.
You're trespassing.
No comment. Thank you,
Don't
ma'am.
pull up to my house no more.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good one.
It's gonna be problems. You can
You will.
record all you want.
Be well.
Yeah. I mean, that woman freaked out right there. Even though those guys are actually on the sidewalk, one trespassing right there. Boy, Letitia James. I mean, she's in a world of trouble, man. You guys saw the document right there. She signed off on this saying this was her primary residence when she was the acting attorney general of New York State. She does not live in Virginia. Yeah, this is a scam right here, man. This is a scam. I hope she actually goes down for this, because we got the documents. This is real right here, guys. This is real. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.